397 FBS Open Range 3X here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is the big daddy of the open range line. Open range already does so many things unlike anyone else. They go above and beyond what most guys are willing to do, and the 3X goes above and beyond that. Keep in mind you're going to see some optional equipment, like for instance your interior fabrics might look different on the one we have in stock, so if your pictures look different from this video, understand this is generic stock footage on a 397, not necessarily the 397 we have in stock. So let's get dug in because I got a lot to cover. This is a true one-touch awning. You literally push one button, it rolls itself out to optimal length. Push one button, it rolls itself back up. You don't have to hold it. Tap and release, and she rolls in and out. There is LED lighting built into the tube of the awning. What's nice about that is you can still use the button to sort of angle the lighting where and how you want. You're going to see a true high gloss skin all over. I mean, you can literally see reflection in this. I can hold the camera up and you can see that. This has 60 pounds of propane capacity with the connections to go up to 80 if you are so inclined. And they use 20-pound tanks because they're easier. And notice that these tanks actually slide out to you. The propane comes to you instead of you going to the propane. We have easier, true one-hand magnetic holdback latches on these baggage doors, so you don't have to, duck under the baggage door to get in here. Everything is finished off nicely. Everything is really well done. But what's nice is they still give you these little access panels. Well, pardon me, they actually do put a quick little screw in there. So if you want to get to things to work on them from a maintenance standpoint, you don't have to disassemble cabinetry to do it. This is a little outside TV hookup, should you be so inclined as to, say, move like the bedroom TV out here. Extra wide for big stuff, extra tall for big stuff, even in the basement, 100% LED lighting in a 3X. Little battery disconnect right there, by the way, so that all of your modern electronics don't accidentally sap the battery reserves you have. Best in class 12-gallon tank for up to 22 gallons of hot water recharge per hour. Not uncommon in this class, but it is worth mentioning. The JT Strong Arm stabilizers are an option. It's something we add basically wherever we can, because they make a massive difference. This is a big girl, and without that extra stabilization, she can get a little rock and rolly on your campsite. Another big thing on a 3X, they are wide body. A lot of RVs in this class are 96 inches wide. This is a wide body coach. You have minimum 4 extra inches of interior space at any given point, plus the fact that the main super slide with your sofa and dinette on the other side is actually 42 inches deep versus 36. So you're getting at minimum 10 extra inches of interior space in here in the living room. The UV inhibitors in the nose cap are going to help prevent that thing from really hard sun fading. You notice the wrap over roof line up here. They take that seam, that corner seam up there off of the sidewall, or off the roof rather, move it down a few inches on the sidewall, and that just greatly, massively reduces the instance of seam failures on these things. Not to mention the fact you have a tap danceable superstructure roof on this thing with a PVC membrane that essentially doesn't need treatment. You still need to check your seals. I'm not saying don't check your seals. I'm saying it doesn't require treatment to be covered under warranty. Full automatic leveling system on a big girl like this, which is becoming more of the rule rather than the exception. Again, intelligent things like this baggage door folds down, so you don't got to duck under this slide out to get to it. And of course, a fully enclosed privatized docking center, so the kids coming through the park, you can shut that, lock it, they can't touch it. The insulation values of a 3X are essentially unparalleled in fifth wheels. First of all, they have extreme levels, basically double levels of insulation in the roof and the floor. Actually triple insulation in the floor. So you have your floor decking, they have your normal insulation levels that most fifth wheels have. They put an extra layer of radiant foil in there, which is like a crazy R38 silly value or something like that. You have all your tanks enclosed in there. Now they leave room on top and below the tanks so the air can circulate all the way around the tanks. They do force air heat the underbelly. They don't just use radiant heat. Now below the tanks, they redo double all the insulation values that they did above the tanks. Then they enclose the underbelly. Now, what's cool is they don't just have a forced air insulated tank system, but the hot air return actually feeds up through the bathroom. You heat your bathroom floor with the heat from the underbelly. If you don't have that hot air return, then all you do is pressurize a capsule. And if you try to pour water into a 2-liter pop bottle, once it's full, what happens? The water spills out. It doesn't continue to flow in it, it just spills out. That's what you don't run into here. you get that constant surge and cycle so that you get superior airflow in your underbelly. Not to mention the fact it's called 3X because this thing has 3-inch thick walls. That is 50% more wall structure and wall insulation than essentially anything else. Basically nothing else is built like this. This is a true one-of-a-kind piece. So we got wide body, extra insulation, true tap dance, walk-on roof, 42-inch deeper slide out, and all this comes with double the warranty of anything else in this class. They are twice as confident in their product as virtually anything else. The only exception I can think of, we also carry here at Haylets, but it's not about that brand, it's about this one. I do like to point out the big window in the entry door here, and also notice how you can't see into these windows, but you can see out. You can see out with no problem. It's a UV tint, a lot like you would have in a car. Now, what's incredible, even though this coach is built wider, it is built thicker, it is taller, it is bigger and badder in just about every way, it's not heavier. This is only about 12,475 pounds. I say only because it's relative, but you got to keep in mind, a lot of coaches in this class are way bigger, way heavier. So one of the things I always talk about in a 3X is you walk in, just like you have in a house, you just have a light switch. You know, you got one for kitchen, one for living room. And you know, you got your cook's lights here. Those are mostly for accent, but bam, look at that thing come to life. You have a 30,000 BTU centralized air system, twin 15s all looped together into a single system, and they racetrack duct them. You see how you have two sets of air ducts? When you get to the end, most brands terminate. That means the air just gets down to the end. Remember what happens when things encapsulate? That air pressure starts to backfeed through the system, and you get poor airflow at the back of the coach and the front, which is behind where we're facing. In this, that's not a problem because the air constantly cycles just like it does in the underbelly. They apply that logic everywhere. Everything, I mean, we're looking at real hardwoods, real hardwood cabinetry, real hardwood doors on everything. You know, this is made for long-term use, the long haul. One of the things I love about this floor plan, you walk right in and there's a half bath right here. You don't have to run the slides out to get to the bathroom. You don't have to run the slides out to get to the fridge. It is so well planned out, it's not even funny. Corian countertops everywhere. Is this Corian? This is a hard surface. I don't remember it's Corian brand. I'm sorry. Corian is, it's almost like saying Kleenex. You just get used to saying that. Now again, some options. We have upgraded this one to the residential refrigerator here. You are seeing a convection microwave. That's a non-standard item we like to put in here. Now, just like a motorhome, you're getting the solid surface counters over the oven, and this is a true backsplash. This is not just a wallpaper. And notice they're even giving you power outlets here. I'm kind of skipping ahead of myself. Let's just keep on rolling here. We'll come back actually to the kitchen. Let's start with the entertainment, work our way around. Massive high-def flat screen TV, and it's not just any TV, it is a Furion. I point that out because this is not the TV you're going to put in your house, guys. It's actually better. This is made to be shaken really hard. It's not going to fail. It's made to be frozen and heated hard, which is what RVs go through going down the road and whatnot. This is made for RV use. It's not a home TV in a camper. It's an RV television. Same with the Furion electronic system here. This is an all-in-one AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth player. Even as a microphone, you could literally take hands-free calls off your smartphone through your RV. It's incredible. Your cabinetry is all hidden hinge stuff. So if you're going down the road and a cabinet pops open, it's inclined to close itself. It's just one less hassle you got to deal with. Now, behind this giant TV is a giant storage area. It's all hidden storage. This is the perfect spot for all that rainy day DVD stuff, your satellite system brains, all the stuff that you need sometimes and you don't have a lot of room for. Open range builds for, a lot of other brands don't. Down here we have an electric space heater, essentially, that we disguise as a fireplace, but you don't have to burn up your propane to get heat. You've already paid for their electricity. Don't burn up your propane. Now, I don't know if you've noticed here, but, well, you probably haven't noticed, but these are super tall slides. And to showcase that, I've been doing all this talking standing in the slide out. There's like a good 6 inches above my head, and I'm about 6'3". I'm not a short guy. This is a big coach, but remember, it's still not the heaviest. It's about 1,000 pounds lighter than a lot of these other big ones. You still need a very heavy-duty 3/4 or preferably a 1-ton to tow this. but it's 1,000 pounds less, guys. It makes a difference. Residential ceiling fan keeps the air flowing back here. And notice there's shelving back here. They put shelves in their cabinets. This thing's so big they can double shelf it to give you twice the storage. Yes, you're going to need a 2 or 3 step stool to get up there, but you got it. You're not going to put your forks and plates up there. You're going to put extra blankets and linens that you don't need every single day up there. That's what you're going to do. These are all dual pane windows in a 3X. So not only are the walls thicker, is it insulated better, is it heated better, is it AC better, but you also have better R factors from your windows there. And they're installing power outlets in these rear areas here, so you can actually like charge your phones and whatnot on these stands. That's the other thing. A lot of manufacturers either give you a big sofa with no stands or a small sofa with stands. Because this is a wide body coach, you get a big sofa and stands. You get the best of both worlds in an open range 10 times out of 10. The ottoman here actually flips over. You can use it like a coffee table, or it's made out of hardwood. It's really heavy, pardon me. Or it's a little padded footstool, and you do have the grandkids storage box down there. Even the footstool does everything. These recliners are wall huggers. A lot of manufacturers will use recliners, but notice I specifically shoved this one against the wall. I hit the lever, and it doesn't grind against the wall. It actually slides away from the wall. So even the recliners are superior in here. Let me spin around here. This thing has a huge feel about it because it's got super tall slides. It's super wide. It actually does have an arch cathedral ceiling even. Let's see, full LED lights, and the fact that they're double bank lights. You'll find some brands that are running one bank of lights down the middle. It's not bad. This is just better. It gives you more illumination, more luminosity. Now, you have, a normal dinette here. This thing does slide open, but what's incredible, if you look, there's actually two extension leads down here. It opens to be about that large. This board right here is actually a support leg that goes down, so you can have almost 6 people sitting here if you fold out 2 additional chairs. Almost, that doesn't make sense, not like 4.5. You can fit 6 people on there. Even the slide outs are better insulated in a 3X as compared to a lot of other high profile fifth wheels. I don't name names, I don't throw darts. Every fifth wheel does something better than something else. Thing is, with an open range, they do something better than just about everybody, and they tend to do a lot of things better. Here's a good cross section of the walls. Okay, do you see this blue line? This is where most walls stop. With an open range 3X, you get 50% more wall structure and insulation. The pantry here is massive, and my battery's blinking. I'm going to have to move fast. Dream kitchen in every open range. Massive storage going on in here. So we've talked about the fridge. We looked at the half bath real quick. I'm going to pop my head in here. It is worth mentioning that in this half bath, again, one light switch, and you do have power controls for your ceiling vent fan up here. Man, I'm sorry, I'm moving fast. We have a Denver mattress bed. Again, walk in, one switch, we have lights. There's 2 thermostats, one for each air conditioner. This is a king bed, not a queen. You can have more room in here. There is storage beneath it. I am so sorry I'm moving so quickly. By the way, second TV up here, and extra dresser space below. Turn the light on so you can get a good look at it. Lots of room in here. Even with the drawers open, I can still walk past. Now the front bath in here, this is why I'm going so fast. I don't want to miss this in here. Huge front bathroom. This is washer dryer prep down here. You have panel sliding doors, so you have sectionalized storage. You have storage there, you have storage in the middle, you have another storage section on the side. You have a double lavatory, 2 sinks with individual storage below. And this is the big thing that I want to show you. This is why I'm hurrying so fast. The shower in this thing is insane. If you want to know how these are built, watch this. One piece, seamless shower. You can jump in this thing and it doesn't fall apart. It is incredible how well these are built. Not every brand can do that. In fact, the minority of brands can do that. The minority of brands can you just jump in the shower. You know, if in case I lose you along the way, Haylett RV 800-256-5196. We're the largest independent RV dealer in the state. We're a top 5 dealer. We carry serious brands like this. We have a full service department, hitching, financing, trades, pieces, parts, accessories, everything. We do everything. So I'm gonna go as long as I can until my battery dies here. So this is almost like a laundry room section right here. So if you put a washer and dryer down there, you got a folding table. You have your linen space above. You could put your clothes solutions in here. What do I want to say? Fabric softener, detergent. That's the word. Every inch of the nose cap is utilized.